I don't know about you, but recently my life has felt like one big. I felt isolated, I felt burnt out, I could not even write sentences to form emails. I
feel like my brain has just fallen out of my body.
How exactly did I end up here? Well, I decided to set off on an adventure to find out. All aboard the Gibbs cycle of reflection. First stop, description. I isolated myself from my peers. I did not sleep enough. I did not exercise enough. I was not able to string together sentences, to write emails, to tell other people of how I was feeling. My brain was full of fog. I felt sad, stressed, empty, guilt towards others helping me. And worst of all, I felt like I was mourning the loss of who I used to be. Now arriving at evaluation. Being burnt out taught me the best way to rebuild myself and how to do so quickly. I can't say I'm there yet, but I certainly have a better knowledge of it. I also now know where my edge is, how far I can push myself, and when to take a break for next time. And I also learnt that it's okay to not care immensely about everything. Taking time to rest is not a personal failing, but a vital boundary. I used to be wrapped up and enveloped in the world of hustle culture and the idea that you are in charge of your own life completely, which led me down a bit of a rabbit hole of victim blaming. I think using system thinking is useful here, in that the system favours those who take on too much and blames them when they can't handle it. Toxic hustle culture in a nutshell. And given that I used to majorly subscribe to it, it still lingers in my mind, and it makes sense that it's difficult to let go of. Now arriving at conclusion. Prior to this happening, I read the book Burnout by Emily and Amelia Nagoski. I revisited the book and took some tips on from them. Firstly, do some form of exercise per day for 30 minutes, and preferably something you're interested in. For me, this was running or skating. Secondly, engage with a larger purpose. For me, this was Grant's content. It reconnected me to a lot of the readings that I did over summer that I enjoyed, and I also really got into skating. 3. Connection to people and affection. 4. Journaling or getting thoughts out. And 5. Savouring, which is a less intimidating alternative to mindfulness, where you take in and appreciate experiences, more so in the moment. But the authors go beyond the individual scope and bring awareness to the notion that burnout is a chronic condition under capitalism, and that it cannot be left to individuals alone to solve. So, in addition to the other factors, the way forward involves utilising my network of support, which can look like leaning on friends to help me not overthink my emails, schedule regular chats with my friends, and I've also learnt that I'm likely neurodivergent, and a way I socialise is through interests, so I can use my interests like PTV or roller skating and strengthen my existing friendships that way. Speaking of which, we're now arriving at our last station, action plan. From here, I commit to sleeping and exercising as previously recommended, connecting to my something larger by pursuing my interests, such as skating, but I also acknowledge the power of community, and I commit to seeing my friends and levelling up my mutual support network. And the final thing that I want to do is challenge the automatic thoughts which may be tied to toxic hustle culture or other ideas that do not serve my true well-being through journaling. Thank you for riding the Gibbs cycle of reflection through Katie's brain, and we hope that the next time you find yourself burnt out, perhaps you can reflect in a similar manner and find yourself a way to get out of it. All the best. Goodbye for now.